Full bail. Oh, soft, it's on the ground now.
Get on the ground.
Full bail, full bail. Oh.
Fuck, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. I shouldn't have stopped and did a... What's going on here?
Shouldn't have taken the car, man.
What car? I didn't take a car.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the situation here? Jacob, let's take this man in for questioning.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's in Palmer's Joseph and then Mohr.
Fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't take anything. This is a case of mistaken identity.
I really don't think it is.
Oh.
How was that, Joseph? What? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can or will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to hire an attorney with you during questioning. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed by the state if available. You understand these rights?
Yep.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you down to SO. You know, we're gonna get this all sorted.
And I get high with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby.
And I get high with my baby. I'm lucky with a fellow. Radio check. Sent to. Alright, let's go, Fred. Hold on. Alright, Jack.
Okay, do you want a lawyer, or are you gonna
First thing I
self-represent?
want you to do is go ahead and hand the keys over to me as well.
I think I need a lawyer.
Okay, I'll go see if there's one available for you.
Yeah, my lawyer is available.
We'll do that.
Can I get a name?
Timmac.
That boy?
Mac.
Let's go ahead and pat him down. Okay, doesn't seem to have anything on him. Do you have any sort of identification, buddy?
Yeah, sure. It's in my backpack in the back pocket there.
Okay.
Can I just get your name to tell the lawyer? So he knows who he's dealing with?
Killian Michaels, that's right, yeah.
Okay, Killian Michaels.
Have no fear, the best damn lawyer in Lakeside is here.
Okay,
oh, thank God.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How's it going?
Okay. So you want me to run down the situation?
My client here, Mr. Yeah, how's my friend doing here? You guys treating him alright?
I mean, I would say we have.
Yeah, they're being pretty nice. They've been pretty nice, I could say.
Okay.
At the moment.
So I'll run down from our point of view, at least, of what happened. So obviously, we're detectives. We do a lot of undercover work. We had a bait car set up.
Oh, it was
for people to come and take.
It was a bait car. Fuck!
The client here came up, took our bait
purpose.
car, drove down the street. We pulled him over. You know, he jumps off the quad after we told him to get on the ground, try to run. We tased him, restrained him.
Bear Mugger,
Did
thank
you
you
give
for
him a
4
chance to
months
bring
in
it
a
to the
row.
PD to impound it?
He drove in the opposite direction of PD.
Well, which way was it facing?
Luke, which way?
The opposite direction of PD?
Anyone who gets on a vehicle what is unlocked is classed as a GTA, is classed as a theft. Yeah, we did actually light him up with the lights and sirens. He then crashed the quad bike and then ran on foot. So if that was the case, he would have
Wait,
just
it's a
stopped.
quad bike, so technically anybody could just sit on it.
It's an unlocked quad bike. You have the keys in it. It's a bait car.
You guys are baiting with quad bikes. Isn't this entrapment?
No.
No.
Entrapment at all, sir.
A little bit.
Not at all.
Can I have a moment? Can I have a moment alone with my lawyer, please?
Sure, go ahead.
If I could just do that, thank you. I just need to speak to him real quick. If I could, how do I forget how to spin around? But yeah.
Control, shift Q.
This guy. He drove off from us. We lit him up with
Alright,
the siren.
I'm whispering. So, here's the deal,
also,
okay?
A felony evasion as well to fail to stop when we lit him up and he actually
I
ran on foot.
left
So
my
this guy's
quad
not getting
bike
secure and
nearby. And
you've got something
I ran away from this guy.
Very good.
And when I came back around, I got on the quad bike thinking it was mine. I did not hear or see any sirens. I just drove away. And I crashed, and then I was trying to get away from it very quickly because I thought it was going to explode. And then they tased me.
Ah.
But I didn't see anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me exactly what you told me. That's perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's what happened. This is, remember when I mentioned it was a case of mistaken identity. What happened was, I just came out and I thought that was my ATV. The problem was I'd parked my ATV close by. I was being chased by someone who was trying to steal my backpack. When I came back to the scene, I got on that quad bike thinking it was mine. My quad bike should still be in the area. Right around the corner maybe, but I thought it was right by the ATM. Got on it, didn't hear any sirens or see anybody anywhere in the area, anywhere close to me anyway. You know, sometimes you hear things in the background, but you don't really think it applies to you if it's nowhere near you. Anyway, as I crashed the bike, because I'm probably the worst driver in Lakeside, and that's verifiable, I was running...
Yeah, that's true.
I was running away from it because I thought it was going to explode. And then you guys tased me, and then I'm like, whoa, okay. And that's why I thought you had a case of mistaken identity.
No, sir, that's not the case today.
Well, that's the case from what happened from my point of view. From your point of view, you set up a bait ATV and someone got on it and drove away, and I understand from your point of view, but my point of view is completely different, that's all.
When you walk down the street and when you get on a car or you get into a car, you always check that you're the owner of the car, you know? We're here to protect the civilians, that the cars aren't being stolen, and that's why the bait cars have been introduced into Lakeside.
It's a great idea. I have a bad habit of never locking my vehicle. I grew up that way. But, yeah, I guess I can see what you mean. It's a good reason to lock your vehicle every time. I would have noticed had I, you know, but I just thought it was normal because it was unlocked.
That's fine. So, like I said, the charges that we are going to be putting against you today, we are willing to drop the felony evasion, which you did actually run off from the scene of the crash and the crime. We are going to charge you with GTA if you're willing to accept that.
Well, it was. I don't think the intents were to steal a quad bike. I'm pretty sure he thought that was his own.
You know, we can't always go on this. You know, there's a quad bike unlocked, and he's got on it and drove off on it.
Because I thought it was mine. Mine is also unlocked. You should go and see. It should still be there.
It still doesn't make it okay.
Well, it does make it okay because I thought it was
to get away.
Yeah,
you know, you can't go around stealing vehicles and say I had a vehicle parked around the corner the exact same. You know,
I would agree.
Personally, when I get in my car, I always check that the vehicle's mine before I get inside it.
Well, I mean, they all look the exact same. I mean, they're all the same age. They're all the same look. You know, I thought it was. I never lock my vehicle. I'm a horrible driver, and I don't take care of my things. That's why I usually don't buy them. But I just bought that ATV not too long ago, and it should. This is what I'm saying. You should go back. There should still be an ATV right around there somewhere.
I still have the point though, sir. Whatever vehicle that we're using, it's still vehicle theft as soon as you get on it and move. Now, if you'd have got on the vehicle and checked, me personally, I wouldn't leave my keys in the ignition as well, like that vehicle was.
Has this man ever been in trouble with the law before? You've seen?
Has this man ever been in trouble?
I can.
Pull up the records.
Yeah, I've never been in trouble before. I'm not a criminal. I don't steal cars or ATVs or items. I'm a traveling musician, you know. I play music for people. I have no need for other people's things. I like the ATV because I can go like cross country and it allows me to not get stuck in the mud so much because I'm such a terrible driver.
If you'd have got on the vehicle and not drove away, what I'm saying is you've sat on my quad bike and then realised this is not my quad bike, no charges would have been prevented, because that is the entrapment to it. What I'm trying to say to you is, you get in a car or a vehicle and you realise it's not yours and get back out, that is fine. Because you got on the vehicle and actually drove away on it, that's where the theft comes into it.
But I thought it was mine. That's the whole thing. Right up until you're telling me it's not mine after I got tased. Like I said, we can all stay here, have someone go there and check. My quad bike should still be there. This is what I mean. I thought that was my quad bike. That's just what I mean. I had no intention of like doing a criminal activity here at all. So I apologize about your trap bike or whatever being damaged. Had it been mine, I would have just been out a bike like usual. I never have a repair kit with me or anything. But you know, I certainly can do some community service for the fire station if you want me to help them out somehow. I don't mind. I did damage their wall. That is totally on me. I'm just a terrible driver.
Obviously, we had surveillance monitoring the quad bike. Once you got onto the quad bike, then obviously we did try to pull you over, which, okay, you might not have heard us and you crashed into the wall, that's fine. We all have that on our dash cam video now. It's up to your lawyer to decide what he wants to do next. But obviously we can't take this into a formal case where a judge would be involved and would produce all the evidence of the theft of the vehicle. Now, it's up to him if he wants to accept, if you guys want to talk and accept the one charge I'm offering you guys. I'm not offering the felony evasion when you got off the bike and actually ran away and we had to tase you to stop you. That's up to you how you want to do it.
Alright, well, can I confirm...
I mean, this man has never been in trouble with the law, so, I mean... Can't we cut him a break and just
Everyone
give
has
him
to
a
start
warning on
somewhere, you know. If I give this man a warning, then the next time he's never been in trouble again, you know. Somewhere we have to go down the line.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can mark it down as a warning, can't you?
Vehicle theft, sir, is quite an actual big thing, you know. So if that was your car, sir, what was being stolen, you'd want the
if you told me the story, I'd be perfectly fine with it.
I mean, if I need to, you know, work at a car lot to help out with the quad costs, I don't know, like I know what it costs, but I don't have a ton of money, but I'd be willing to do some community service to help you guys out with that. You want me to help set up another trap thing, whatever?
I understand. So the only thing that we've got is right now, unless you've got any information, what's going to get you out of this? You know, it is a felony, you know, so it is quite a serious offence.
I would agree with that. I take this very seriously.
Felony evasion is when somebody runs from the scene of a crime, a crash.
Yeah, I totally understand
that's
that.
What he said.
Yes,
I thought
felony grand theft.
I thought it was going to blow up. Honestly, I'm such a terrible driver. Every time these things blow up and kill me, so I was getting the hell out of there. You know.
Grand theft auto. The meaning of grand theft auto is if somebody gets into a vehicle which is unlocked and does not do nothing, doesn't steal anything, doesn't drive away, that is not GTA. You know, the vehicle's unlocked. If a person gets in a vehicle and then drives away in the vehicle, that's where the theft part comes in, and that's what your suspect did.
He's not my suspect, he's my client, yes.
Your client, so yeah. So obviously, like I said, I'm being very lenient with the charges that we're offering him today.
You know, if I had done if I had criminal intentions, if I was doing that on purpose, I would understand. That would be an amazing deal. But what I'm just trying to get across is that
what I'm going to do is today, sir, I'm going to get your full name in on the database. If you haven't got any charges on you at all, you're going to be dealt with a ticket today. If you can pay bail. If you can't pay the bail charge, then obviously we're going to have to take this to a judge if your client is not willing to accept the charge, and we'll produce the evidence, and it's up to him if he wants to add the other charges on.
Right, can you prove criminal intent, though? I mean, that's where it really comes down.
From the video, we'll be able to prove that, sir, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to prove criminal intent from his story.
From our side, it looks like
from our side, from the evidence, yes, sir.
And drove away. That's grand theft, man. I don't know what else.
But I bet your video.
I'm gonna get on the phone with CO and see if we have any files on this guy. What's your name, sir?
My name's Killian Michaels.
Killian Michaels. All right, I'm gonna go get on the horn.
I bet your video evidence would also, you know, show my side of the story too, where I walk up, get on what I thought was my bike, and drive away, crash into the wall because I'm a terrible driver, and run away from the crash because I thought the thing was going to blow up and kill me. I think the video would work for me too in that sense. I mean, I'm on your side here. I'm not a criminal, so...
There's no problem, sir. What I'm saying is,
technically, sir, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if the doors are unlocked and the keys are in it, it's considered misdemeanor joyriding. It's not felony grand theft.
No, because it's not his property to do that, sir. It's the property of the sheriff's office.
Joyriding, isn't there?
It's not joyriding. Is their own vehicle without a license. If he owns the property, he's got to own the property to joyride.
Tell me what the difference is between joyriding and grand theft.
I don't even have a license. If they check my license, I'm
right now and I see a $500,000 Lamborghini. I'm gonna, but the keys are in it. I'm then gonna sit inside it and drive away in it. Okay, you can class that as joyriding, but that's not my property to joyride in it. That automatically becomes theft of the car without the permission of the owner. Number one, you must have consent to be able to do that vehicle.
Joyriding is then
Hi guys, I'm Officer
Joyriding is basically driving a vehicle without a license, under the influence, or with permission from the owner of the car. So, for example, if I give this man a car and he hasn't got a license, in driving around, that's considered joyriding because he's got permission from me.
That's driving without a license.
Well, he's still stolen the car, sir.
No, it's joyriding, man. That's a misdemeanor.
Elena, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
They're setting up bait ATVs, and you know he drove off in it, and he thought it was his own, and they're trying to get him with grand theft.
Well, this guy is like a severe case of dyslexia sometimes, and he doesn't know what kind of car he drives most of the time.
That's not an excuse, and you know that's not an excuse.
Sometimes I used to drive this wrong car.
Well, then you're lucky you didn't get caught with it, or you wouldn't be where you are, right?
No, I mean, I used to steal a lot of police cars because I wanted to get used to the cop life, you know?
He's admitting.
Grand theft is the intention to not give it back to its owner. He thought he was the owner.
Yeah, whoa.
That is the difference.
I have the drunk and no license
from the rain with my hat, sir.
Alright, Luke, come over here for a sec.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
I appreciate that.
Hopefully
My knit hat collects water. But, yeah.
Soaking wet.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I think you have... Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, man.
What's that, a $25,000 ticket, yeah?
I'm gonna squeeze the water out of your hat.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Can you keep the water though? I'd like to drink that later.
The 25 okay. Fine, man, but we are
That's what I use the hat for.
I'll filter it with high quality. It's high quality H2O.
The judge after this and get a charge.
It says I'm 31 years old.
For stealing a beer car. It is GTA, you know what I mean? If the keys are in the vehicle or not.